We are back with Today Food. A lot of the country is enjoying some warmer weather, but those cold winter days will be back soon, and we have two great recipes to warm you up. So helping us out today is New York Times food columnist and author of multiple cookbooks, Melissa Clark.
Melissa.
Good morning to you. Happy
Good morning.
New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
We are excited about what you're making today.
So, do you all have a New Year's resolution to cook more?
Yes.
Of course.
Right?
Every
Absolutely.
year.
Wellness, health, we talk all the things.
Okay, well, so, it's cold outside. Actually, it's not cold today, but it's going to get colder, unfortunately. So I have some soup to warm you up.
Okay.
So first thing I have, so this is a turkey white bean soup with greens.
I love that you've got
I know,
collard
and we're
greens
using
here,
collard
too.
greens today. You can
Yum.
use kale, you can use spinach, but collard greens are great because they get so tender. And here, I'm going to show you a trick for cleaning them. You hold it by the stem, and you just do that. You just pull it right off.
Pull them right off.
Yeah, and you just break them up into little bits like you have.
So you
them
don't even
there.
cut them. You
I was just
tear
going to say, my grandmother makes me fold them, and I have to cut them methodically.
You can do that, but you don't have to. And I don't know, I like to tear it.
So they're just...
And they're
like
going to
that.
melt up
Yeah.
anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to, and then this is our turkey. And so what we have here, we have our carrots, we have our onions. Dylan, you want to give that a
Here, let me move that out of the way.
And I'm going to add some garlic, because you need garlic for everything, of course. Ginger. Now, this ginger adds a little bit of brightness.
Interesting.
This is just ground cumin.
Okay.
Is that tomato paste?
This is exactly, and tomato paste is going to get caramelly. It's going to cook and get a little caramelly in the oil. So can you just stir that around real well?
go.
Some red pepper chili
Perfect. Yeah,
flakes.
and then this is going to add your spice.
Oh, I just got.
Is that going to be too
whipped.
spicy for the kids?
Smells good.
This amount is going to be perfect if you have kids. My kid eats it.
Yeah.
If you like it spicier, though, you can just kind of
little
increase it. Just
more.
add a little, double the amount. I
I
think
can
that's
just
about
smell that cumin
eighth of a
right now.
teaspoon.
It's so yummy.
And then when the tomato paste gets nice and golden, that's when we're going to add our ground turkey.
Okay.
If you don't want to use ground turkey, you can use ground chicken, you can use pork. You could leave the meat out altogether because this has beans in it, so it's got plenty of protein without even having the meat in it.
So far, this is doable.
Yeah,
So far, right? So far, you guys can do this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, as soon as that one just cooks for a few minutes, like maybe 5
really
minutes,
good.
let's pretend
Yes.
it's going to look golden brown, and then we're going to add
really good.
our stock
Okay.
and canned white beans.
And
Okay.
that's easy enough.
It's so
okay.
easy.
This
Can you
is
see
really
making
good.
this?
I absolutely.
This is a
can.
beyond,
This is
and I would freeze some.
go-to.
Can you?
You
to
can.
save
This
it?
soup freezes really well. Okay, then you simmer it, and then you just add your collards.
But you add the collards later.
You add your
Otherwise-
collards after
Right.
it simmers for about 20 minutes. You want everything to cook nice. And then that is chopped herbs. You can use any fresh herbs, parsley, cilantro, mint.
Well
Okay.
done.
We're almost out of time.
A little bit
Ooh,
of
there's the
lemon
lemon
juice, and
kit.
that's it. What do you guys think?
I want to make
love
sure
it.
we get to
Try
this squash
I
recipe.
know. I'm like
too,
bringing
Melissa.
a soup with me as we
I
talk.
know, because it's so hearty. And then
Look at
this
that.
is what it looks like in the end. A little fresh
Oh,
lemon
that's
on the top.
delicious.
Beautiful, right?
The
Okay,
lemon
so I
adds
have.
such a freshness.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lemon and beans is such a good combination
Wow.
because it just perks it all up.
It really does.
Okay, so now let me tell you about this squash.
Okay.
So this is just the simplest squash recipe. What I love about this, no meat whatsoever, but it's so hearty, so filling. It's got tons of flavors. Chickpeas, butternut squash, and you just roast everything. You start out with your butternut squash on a tray. You add a spice, any spice mix you like. Garam masala works, baharat.
What'd you use?
I think this one is garam masala,
Okay.
but really use whatever you have. Olive oil, some thyme, some salt. You let that roast, and then this is the thing: when it's roasted halfway and it starts to look golden, and your house starts to smell like, oh my God, I'm starving.
Yeah.
That's when you add your chickpeas with some onions, some more of the same spice mix, just to like pump up that flavor right at the end.
Okay.
You add it halfway, and then look over here, you guys. This
I want
is
to try it.
Solid.
Okay,
And then you
this is the
drizzle it?
secret. This is a secret ingredient. Okay,
Oh my
this is
God.
hot honey. Do you guys have hot
Oh,
honey? in
yeah,
your
but I've never
cabinet?
cooked with it. I haven't. I
Yeah,
don't-
just put it right at the end.
Hot honey is
Drizzle
my
it,
favorite.
And then you want to put a little vinegar too
so
to
good.
balance the sweetness of the honey.
Oh.
Or you can use lime, or you can use both, and that is it.
That's it.
What did you put
So
the oven
simple.
on?
So this one, 425.
425.
Yeah.
In here for this one too.
Yep.
This
Here,
is
have a taste,
fantastic.
Dylan.
Melissa, every time you come,
You're
you
double
knock it out of the
fisting?
park.
I did set
This
my
is
soup
fantastic.
too.
Do you love it?
Love.
This is sweet. You can also use honeynut squash, butternut, any kind of winter squash
Oh,
that you
wow.
have. Yeah.
Anybody can do
Perfect.
vegetables and eat that. You know what I
This
mean?
is
Like, this
And it's
is
so
doable.
colorful, and it's got tons of flavor.
Melissa, thank you so
And
much.
served
Thank
warm
you,
or
guys.
cold, it's delicious.
This
You know
is
what?
worth it.
Exactly. This is a room temperature. This is just as good room temperature. It is hot.
It is. If you want this recipe and more, it's worth it. Head to today.com/food.